My children will always be my children, and the door will always be open to them. They have got to come through that door. I'm going to be holding a hand out for that, but I'm going to be holding this hand that's next to me, and I won't let go of that hand. I will not cut off Robyn to have a relationship with my children.
I'm not a gamer, but I'm going to be throwing some gamer terminology at you guys. Robyn Brown is the Brown family final boss. And according to my husband, who does enjoy video games, I am told a final boss is like the ultimate enemy at the end of a video game. You got to defeat that enemy in order to win the game. For Kody's kids, Robyn Brown is the final boss. The kids will never have a relationship with their dad until Robyn is out of the picture. I had speculated that Kody may have started to deconstruct a little bit from Robyn's influence while he was filming Special Forces because he was away from her for a week and a half. And perhaps that's why he almost had us believing he was human. I am now fully convinced Kody is merely a puppet on a string, doing whatever Robyn wants as long as she tells him he's special from time to time. This dude and his horrendous new haircut, don't worry, we will touch on that too, just did some press ahead of the finale of Special Forces, and Kody walked back all of the accountability he took during that interrogation scene on Special Forces. Shocking, but not surprising. Even if Kody wanted to have a relationship with his kids, and I believe he probably does, he will never be able to while he's still married to Robyn. You guys, Kody is a genuinely very stupid person, and he's easily malleable, and Robyn has found her perfect puppet. Janelle was 100% right when she said that these two are equally yoked. We have a lot to talk about. Let's get into today's video. Hey everyone, what's up? It's Sarah and welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be voiceover commentary, but do not worry, we can take a look at my face while we hear from today's video sponsor. I am so excited to be partnering this holiday season with one of my favorite brands, Raycon. I absolutely love the Raycon Essential Open Earbuds, and they will make the perfect gift for the ones you love this holiday season. Raycon's Essential Open Earbuds keep your ears open while delivering crystal clear sound. They sit comfortably outside your ear canal so you can stay aware of traffic, coworkers, or whatever is going on around you without sacrificing your music or podcast quality. Personally, I love the open earbuds when I take my puppy Chloe on walks. They are so comfortable. I can listen to an entire true crime podcast while getting my steps in. And here's the kicker, you guys. Raycon's quality rivals those big premium audio brands, but they're half the price. So no more overpaying just to get great sound. Some of the things I really enjoy about the Raycon open earbuds are, of course, the open ear design. The breathable fit delivers comfort, safety, and immersive audio while keeping you aware. They also have a 36-hour battery life. Click the link in the description box or go to buyraycon.com/realitysquadopen to get 30% off site-wide. That's buyraycon.com/realitysquadopen. I'm gonna be totally honest. I'm a little cranky today, you guys, because Dunkin' Donuts was out of the Wicked themed munchkins, and I was really looking forward to having a handful of those while I had my crisp Diet Coke this morning. Needless to say, my bullshit tolerance has already been maxed out, so I might be coming in extra spicy towards Kody. I guess we will see where this video takes us. I have become convinced of two things. First, Kody is dumb, and more than that, he's just not perceptive. And second, Robyn absolutely has feigned that damsel in distress act to lure Kody into a false sense of being in charge. Janelle finally called that out in last week's Sister Wives episode, and I am so glad it was finally addressed on the show. Robyn and Kody are both bad people, but because I believe Kody to be such a dope, I actually might be of the opinion now that Robyn is a worst person. Robyn is very calculated and she's very manipulative. She knows exactly what to say and how to say things to Kody to get him to bend to her will. This scene in season 19 is a perfect example. Kody and Robyn are out to dinner and Kody is telling Robyn about a conversation he just had with Aspen. And Robyn's word choice here is crazy.
Aspen and I had this long discussion. She said, Dad, what is wrong? What did I do? Why don't you like me, Dad?
I would say that's just kind of more of a confrontation.
It was, which meant
Which is good.
for Aspen meant something was wrong. Yeah, Aspen literally asked why I didn't like her.
This scene has always bugged me. Robyn stops Kody mid-story to reframe and reword his story to label it as a confrontation. That is a choice. What do you guys think of when you imagine a confrontation? For example, this is what I think of when I think of confrontation.
Receipts, proof, timeline, screenshots.
I'll be honest, I'm not thinking of a daughter asking her father why he doesn't like her. Kody tells Robyn it's not in Aspen's nature to bring stuff like that up, so that means something was wrong. Robyn literally reframed that, so now in Kody's mind, it wasn't his daughter coming to him hurt and looking for reconciliation. No. Now this is one of his ex-wife's kids confronting him. Words matter. This was absolutely intentional. And we have examples upon examples of this, and of Robyn doing this to her own children too. Remember when Robyn told her kids no one gave a shit about them, and that's why the family was spending Thanksgiving apart?
Basically, Janelle said that her household they're not able to follow those rules.
They're not able to, or they're choosing not to?
I don't know exactly like what is really going on.
I'm just worried about how it's going to make them feel. If it's going to start making them be bitter and stop, wanting to be around the family and stuff because they don't care to be around us.
Robyn is 100% the type of parent to tell her kids to their face that they are the reason why mommy and daddy are getting a divorce. I was shocked that Robyn not only filmed this, but then submitted it to producers because this was during the time of self-filming, and then actually allowed this to air. This objectively makes her look terrible. And it's mostly because we all saw how this actual conversation regarding Thanksgiving went down, and it didn't happen at all the way Robyn portrays it to her kids. The reality of how that conversation went down was the rest of the family had no idea what Robyn and Kody's criteria was for the COVID protocols around the holidays. And when Kody and Robyn finally did produce a list of demands, the other kids had already made plans for the holidays, and the moms of those kids chose to spend the holidays with their children. The way Robyn posed this, it was that family doesn't matter. The big picture doesn't matter. The wives are selfish and they are anti-family. And isn't that just the rhetoric we hear Kody spout time and time again as to the reason why he hates his ex-wives so much and why he remains estranged from his kids? Everyone is just gossiping and shit-talking, and the family has descended into a total civil war.
The divorce is a civil war. So she's just feeding flames in a civil war. I think she's got some terrible karma coming.
Oh my God, imagine your father loving you.
I still think he loves you. I just don't
Me?
think he's just angry at you for no reason.
So Aspen asks her dad why he doesn't like her. Gwen ponders what it would be like to have a dad that loved her. Savannah consoles Gwen by saying, he loves you. He's just mad at you for no reason. I mean, my God. There actually is a reason, Savannah. The reason is Robyn. Watching Kody on Special Forces Season 4 has been like watching a circus act. It is crazy what Kody is like when he's not getting a Mother Teresa edit on a show that he thinks is all about him, or when his wives are explaining away all of his bad behavior to his children, or when Robyn is pushing him into a state of angry, perpetual victimhood. When left to his own devices, Kody is one bizarre dude, but something he is not is downright hateful. I mean, I did not see him exhibit anger or bitterness or malice this whole time on Special Forces. There was no fuck those kids. The way they feel about me is exactly how I feel about them. And you guys want to know why? It's because Kody is not an outright hateful person, lest he be in the immediate orbit of Robyn. I've been trying to parse the Kody we see in this interrogation scene. He's taking accountability. He's admitting he didn't know how to be a husband and father. He's saying he fucked up with his relationships with his kids. And parsing that with the Kody we know, who to this day still isn't on speaking terms with any of those kids. How is it possible when he appeared to show genuine remorse? I had suspected that probably he came home and Robyn got right back into his ear, poisoning his mind, and now I am fully convinced of that theory. Ahead of this week's Special Forces finale, Kody just did an interview with Fox 5 New York, and he debuted a new haircut and walked back all the accountability we watched him take on the show. And honestly, I don't know what made my jaw drop more.
This has been a heavy experience for you because, I mean, it's kind of brought up all your past.
Well, that's what they do, right? Isn't that what the gig is? It's
they break you down.
They're going to find you in every weakness, and I'm surprised they didn't pull me out because of that hair. I mean, did you see my hair?
The hair, looks good.
My hair was problematic.
So did you really? Because everybody's wondering if you had genuine growth or just trying to get a little attention.
When you're talking about attention, I don't. I got a big mouth, and it runs all the time, so it's sort of like, I don't care if you give me attention or not, I'm still talking to you. No, I wanted to go there and really get the challenge. Like, I was expecting more physical, even though they kept telling me it's going to be mental. I was expecting more physical, so I wanted to show that I still had it.
So it wasn't physical enough for you?
I pulled my hamstring on day 3. I had a fist-sized bruise, or tore it. I tore my hamstring on day 3, and I had a big fist-sized bruise back of my knee. That was physical. Christy Rampone, soccer coach, I'm like, Christy, you know how to run with the wounds, don't you? And she's like, yeah, this is how you do it. So she kept me in the game.
All right, Kody, we got a little seed from you from Special Forces. Let's see.
Are you taking ownership right now?
My failures was because I didn't know about being a good dad and husband, and I thought I did. I really thought I did. And I misunderstood that. And I did it wrong in so many ways, and I hated being blamed for it, and so it made me resistant to ownership.
Epiphany.
No, ownership. I'm only partly to blame. All my children had a great relationship with me until the divorces.
So 18 kids, right?
Yes, and I had a great relationship with my children. There were 4. There is 1. Okay. So when the divorces happened, the children were the victims of the divorce, and they had to pick sides, and they had a closer relationship because of polygamy to their mothers. I was doing the best that I could through the entire situation, but it tended to get very, very toxic because every one of our flaws and our faults is being portrayed by another person, pointing a finger.
And playing it out on national television as well. I mean, not everybody understands, but you're part of Sister Wives, still part of Sister Wives, and it was about polygamy, and you and your 4 wives and 18 kids, you're divorced to everybody except 1.
Yes.
Right.
And as they left, we were both responsible for it, but I'm in a military type of situation here with Rudy and Billy, and I felt like the only military way to manage this is to take full responsibility. If you're partly culpable, you're fully culpable. It's just like ownership. And so I went into it going, yeah, I was the problem. But in all reality, it's to be shared with ex-wives.
Have your kids seen the show? And
I do not know.
So you still haven't really reached out?
I've got my oldest son is rooting for me.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'll see something.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if it's changed anything since, you've returned.
Well, I'm reaching out. When you start to heal a relationship that's gone bad for years, it gets like, it's not pretty. So I'm going through the sort of the unpretty process. I don't want to say ugly because it's progress, I guess. But it's mostly the real issue is like, we broke up as a family. I can't be the only one that's culpable for that. Everybody else has to take responsibility. The ex-wives have to take partial responsibility.
What is hilarious to me is Kody talks in this interview about how bad his hair was on the show, and I'm like, my dude, was this an upgrade? I don't know, you guys. You will have to let me know what you think of this shorter, tighter, but still very much their curls down in the comments. It kind of seems like someone just came in, cut the bun off, and called it a day. Kody is straight up asked if he had an epiphany, and he says no. I was like, well, there it is. Kody says he's only partially to blame. Because of polygamy, the kids all chose their moms in the divorce. Kody literally says he was on a military type show, and that's what you do in the military. You take accountability for everything, even if it's not your fault. So that's all he was doing in this interrogation scene. He was cosplaying a military man. That is truly a wild explanation. Mykelti has said on her Patreon that this interrogation scene has made her want to reach out to her dad to return his phone calls. Now I am terrified to think what kind of mind games and gaslighting awaits Mykelti if she actually does. What did you guys think of this interview? What do you think of my theory about Robyn? And what do you guys think of Kody's new haircut? Let me know all of your thoughts down in the comments. As always, make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. Check out my second channel, Sarah Spills, and my podcast, Mostly Harmless. Links for both of those will be in the description of this video. Follow me on Instagram, Threads, X, and TikTok at Reality Squad, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care. Have a good one. Much love.
It's very interesting to meet you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.